Hello, good morning. Welcome back to Scott Reviews Things. And another walk and talk video around Portsmouth, where I've lived for almost 50 years now. Thank you to everybody that's watched the other videos in this series. So we've done Commercial Road, we've done North End, we've done, what else have we done? The pubs of Stamshaw, which was incredibly enlightening. How many pubs have used to be in Stamshaw? So 13 over the years, and now we're down to 2, which is just a sadness to me, really. And I've thoroughly enjoyed reading all of your comments and your stories and your memories of these places. Yeah, it's been very enlightening to me. So it's a very lovely Sunday morning. It's the 9th, Sunday the 9th of March. So I'm out, it's about 7:45 this morning. And today, we're going to go down Kingston Road. Now, Kingston Road, for people that don't know Portsmouth, London Road, one of the main thoroughfares in Portsmouth. But you've got London Road, so that leads into North End. And then North End, London Road goes to Kingston Road. And then Kingston Road finally becomes Fratton Road. And I've always seen Kingston Road as just somewhere to go through to get to Fratton Road. So, but there's been some interesting places over the years, and probably for me, the place that was synonymous with Kingston Road would be Ross Records. Ross Records sadly gone, and not with online media these days. It's not needed, is it? But yeah, I thought I'd take you down Kingston Road, see what's there now. Maybe have a look at what was there in yesteryear, what I can remember. Done some research, got some notes, so not completely ill prepared on this one. So let's get going, and hope you enjoyed the video. Your stories and your memories have been fantastic, so keep them coming. I've absolutely loved them, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. So we're coming up on, you would have seen the video, but people that don't know Portsmouth, this is North End, so you would have seen the Blue Anchor. I actually found an old picture of the Blue Anchor. So this is the pub that was the original Blue Anchor, and it was destroyed by a Second World War bomb. Apparently it was the first bomb to drop in Portsmouth, which I might share, because whether it was rebuilt, I don't know. And then we turn into Kingston Road. So I'll do is go up one side, film that, and then come back down the other side. So over here we've got Sony Electronics. Cash and carry and retail and wholesale. Now, I remember this. My mum, anybody of a certain age would have probably used Sony Electronics for getting watch batteries, and lovely old Indian chap in there used to work in there. But it was like a little, also like a pawn shop really, because they'd sell your bits and pieces in there, and yes, I don't know how long ago that's gone now. Over here, this used to be for many years. This was victory trophies. I think they've moved up further now, up into North End. I'm interested to see how many food shops, kebab shops, all that sort of stuff down there now, and actually how many places have gone. I've got a feeling, I have done some research. I'm going to have a look and see what this place was, because I can't remember. So we had 5 Star Shisha. I think that was a paper shop at some point. And if you can think of any, or if you've got any memories of what these places were, then please leave them down below. I've loved it. Vape City, I don't know if that's still open. Match Fisheries, that's been around for a fair few years now. The Yellow Shop, that used to be Ellie's Wine Store. But this one, obviously, this is. I went back through Google Earth, Google Street View, and this hasn't been. I don't think this place has been open since about 2009, somewhere around there. Anyway, it's crazy. So a lot of these places are shut up. We've got Eastern stores, so Chinese supermarket. Get some really good, authentic Chinese stuff in there. It's. I think my mum used to come and get a saffron for her rice and things like that. So, been nail studio. Obviously, you can't have enough nail studios, can we? Bowers. I don't think that's been. Fucking trip hazard, isn't it? You got the Chinese. I'll start that again. Portsmouth Chinese Association. That's been there forever, absolutely forever. You got the Chinese tea. This place here. This will always be, to me, it will always be the Portsmouth Aquatic Centre. Unfortunately now, it's not anymore. But yeah, the Aquatic Centre was there for years and years and years. Don't know why. Got barbers. I think people actually go in that barbers. You know. Orange Beauty Salon. Tattoos. Alpha's amazing Chinese takeaway. I'm sad to see something. There was a I'm sure one of these places was a old record vinyl store. I think they buy gold, but I can't be sure about that. It might have been the Fresh Hot and Cock Rolls. I thought one of these places was a, and there was Baby 2000. There was a shop called Baby 2000. The Toct place that's never actually invested in any more lettering to its shop front. Kingston Ink. Busy Bee, got a beat there, I'll wave back. Then the Reformed Church. Obviously not Reformed. Can I say that? Probably not. Probably got fucking told off. Try not to swear in these videos. This place here. This always used to be. This was. Was it a? Oh, what was the pharmacy called? Rowlands or some like Roundtrees or something like. It was a pharmacy for many years and a shop, and now obviously it's flats because we can't have too many flats in the world. Cross over here. A lot of the interesting stuff's on this side of the road, but we'll come back up there. But anything else, I'm going to have missed stuff on this one because this is basically there's not a huge amount along here to draw people in. Another barbers. I think I've said people in that barbers as well, so we're probably get trouble to say that, isn't it? MA Foods, that's been there forever. So Indian, Chinese, Afro-Caribbean, Mediterranean food and spice. We've got a phone zone. Not so many like phone places. You've got the phone case shops and all that sort of malarkey, haven't we? The Ocean Fresh Fish and Chips. I'll go back through, and like I did with the other videos, if I find going back through that I've missed anything, I can always chuck it in. I do like a little voiceover. This place for me will always be Circle K. I think it was a Mace Foods at some point and something else, and now I think it was a co-op. I know it was a co-op. It was a one stop, but no more. We got this beautiful old building. So it was Crown Bingo. Crown Bingo, and now we're Cookies and Cream. I don't know if it was a cinema or a theatre. So if you know what it is, then let us know in the comments because that's what I can't find out. So this actually looks like it was the Shaftesbury Cinema back in the 60s. Probably haven't looked. Kingston Leisure. I spent many a time bunking off college. Because in there, they used to have the old WrestleMania, the WWF WrestleMania game. And me and my mate, Reg Kirby, we used to go in there and bunk off. So we got, what's this? Asian buffet takeaway. Tofu cute. What the fuck is that? Where was Baby 2000? That was up here. Was that up here somewhere? Is it there? Baby 2000 was along here somewhere. Fairly sure. If I put it, I'm sure Baby 2000. It was like a bespoke, high-end place to get your baby, new baby stuff and things like that. We've got Milano Pizza, so we've got a fair few sort of Dewans that looks like it's closed. You've got Christopher Shoes. Christopher Shoes has probably been there longer than I've been alive. One of the actual places that has survived time, Christopher Shoes. Which is incredible, really, when you think about it. I don't know what this place was. Or these up here. So these are, I'm assuming at some point in time, these have all been retail units as well. And they're all sort of shop-fronted styles. So at the moment, there's nothing really pulling us down here. It's just a route through. Just Stratton Road. This, for me, will always be, and it's still got some of the sign up, Maplin Electronics. What is it now? Duchess Maleko. That was up here. I think they've changed where they were, this place. But that will always be Maplin's. And then Maplin's moved further up here somewhere. But I think Maplin's went bust anyway, didn't they? So that's not even in existence anymore, sadly. You got the Kingston Mini Market. Vapes. Best price vapes as well. Wow. Soft drinks, tobacco. Well, they can't spell tobacco. Vauxhall Builders. Victory Windows of Portsmouth. You've got the Glass and Mirror Centre. Now, the Glass and Mirror Centre has been there for as long as I can remember. Let's go across here, actually. But yeah, second, only 50 quid, look. 50 quid for a bit of glass. See me in a minute. Look. Hello. Bits and pieces. We'll go back over though. There's the Glass and Mirror Centre. Whoop. We haven't come across, but we will do, any pubs yet that have gone. But there are a few. Kingston Domestic Appliances, spares, repairs and service. We've got the German Grill, not to be confused with the German kebab place that's in Commercial Road, which I've never had, and I've heard equally shocking and good stories about. We've got another pizza place, so that's two pizza places. We've got German Grills, that says kebabs. But technically two kebab places literally next door to each other. Alice Mode. What's that? Like something you turn on? Embark on Alice Mode. Nice old building. I wonder if that was a pub. And you see probably where a lot of these were bombed during the war and have had to be rebuilt, so they've got sort of different old style architecture to them. You've got the Fish King. Fish King amuses me. It amuses me every time I drive past this for their lack of planning when putting fish and chips on the window. Because it has had fish and chips on there. I'll show you an old photo. And now it's fish and chip. So you get your one chip. It's like a one chip challenge. Here, I think it was here. Definitely over here. There used to be a tattooist. And I got my first couple of tattoos over there. So looks like they would have gone many years ago, but I can't remember what the name of the tattooist was now. But yeah, new King Mark, that doesn't look like it's open. Barbershop, who knows. Hair salon, skin clinic, beautiful barber. And then we got the first of the lost pub. The first of the lost pubs, and this place was called the Kingston Tavern. And obviously you can still see the architecture of the outside of the pub. I can't remember this closed, but when I put the stuff in I'll let you know. But yeah, really the fact that it still retains some of the old architecture is actually really nice. The Shirin Kebab, that's been there forever. We should have a kebab out of there after a night out with my good mate Lee, who sadly passed away last year. Taj Mahal, two Indians right close to each other. So lots of Indian sort of takeaways and kebab shops. all that sort of stuff. This place here, Handsome Barber. This will always be Andy's Surplus. So Andy's used to do Army and Navy surplus gear. I think it was called something before it was called Andy's, but yeah. And then they went into, I'm sure they went into commercial or Charlotte Street or something like that. So, but they do. This place has been a fireworks shop. It's been all sorts, and now it's well, it's another barber. We know what the fronts for they are in this city and probably all around the country. A couple of houses, a web and some florist. The florist's been there for donkey's years. I don't know if it's changed hands over the years. May have done. Couple of old. So again, there's nothing pulling people down here, is it? It's just a nothingness, really. You got this building. I'm assuming this building is going to have been a bank. I don't know which bank it was. I know there was a Lloyd's just further up, but that's going to have been a bank. And then we come to the second. We come to the second of the lost pubs. So there's another lost pub up here, and there's no sign of this pub. So this pub would have been demolished. And I didn't know about this one. It's only when I started having a look back that I knew this one was here. And it's this building here, so the Age UK building. And this used to be the Old George. I'll show you I found some photos of the Old George, so I've put them in. But yeah, there's no sign that was an old pub or anything like that. Bus going past. Morning, Mr. Bus. This was an old Lloyd's bank. One point in time, and for people of a certain era, you've got to have remembered the Tip Top shop. Put your comments and your thoughts and your memories of Tip Top shop in there, because that's really interesting. Lovely old shop was Tip Top shop. This place here, Downey's Motorbikes, it's been a motorcycle shop for ages. It was Nelson's for years. So you can look at the old style buildings. Absolutely fantastic. And then we come up to Lake Road, and that's really where Kingston Road ends, and then we're going into Fratton Road, and Fratton Road's going to be on a completely different video. And then you've got the last pub on the route, well, the only pub on the route really, that's actually still open down this side of the road, and it's the Florist. Which is a lovely old pub. The pub's got a really nice, excuse me, it's got a really nice function room, big old function room upstairs. You got St Mary's Church. This place has all changed over the years, but that's a Florist. Hands are getting cold now. I should have put a jumper on because I'm cold. Although I've got one wrapped around my waist. So yeah, that's the Florist. So that's the last pub. So that's the last bit on the route. We're on the left hand side. Let's go around the right hand side. Well, your left hand side now. So the place over on the left, this place here, which has been a few things over the years. It's a grillato. I don't know how you say that, but it retains some of the features of the pub it used to be, and that pub is the Tramway Arms. Which I don't know if it got demolished or it was bombed, but I've got some old photos of the tramway, so I can show you them. But yeah, I didn't even know the Tramway Arms existed. It was a whole glorious huge, lovely looking old pub. I think it retains some of the old features. I think it may have been rebuilt. I don't really know. I'm sure people are going to comment on that. And then you got, I don't know what the writing is up on there. I don't know what that is. If anybody knows what that is, then feel free to let me know. And then we come to the real shame. So you got Lally's Pharmacy, and you got the Pucker Pooch dog groomers. Now, Pucker Pooch is where the legendary, in Portsmouth anyway, the legendary Ross Records sat for many years. So Ross Records used to do DVDs, CDs, all the games. They used to break embargo. So when games come out, like new games and new CDs come out, obviously they've got a release date, and you could always get the new game on the Sega. What would it have been? I don't know when they moved there, because we'll talk about, because it wasn't originally here. But you could get them a day or so early at Ross Records. Cheap as chips, but unfortunately, online gaming, and I think COVID didn't help, absolutely destroyed Ross Records, because there's one up in Waterlooville as well. But yeah, but originally, so where the co-op is, so you've got this section here, Ross Records was actually in this bit here, so where they've expanded out, Ross Records was in here, and it moved 2 doors up to a bigger unit. But yeah, many times in Ross Records. This place used to be Beaver Tool Hire for many years, where the co-op is. I think it was something else as well, but can't honestly remember. That beauty makeup place that was up there, where was it? Where Macklins was. That used to be here. You got the Solent Compression up there, so that's just another eyesore. You got the Hemway Market, International Food Store. So without Ross, most people came up, and they would. I mean, for me, Ross Records was always busy, and probably brought a lot of people through Kingston into the area. And now obviously there's just nothing. Chinese food, Tony's food store. So I used to work for Booker Cash and Carry, and lovely Tony Sharp and Doreen Sharp used to come in, and they're probably dead these days, and obviously it's Bulgarian, so I don't think Tony owns it anymore, because I'm fairly certain Tony wasn't Bulgarian. Yeah, Victoria wine there apparently. At some point,
these little roast pots are absolutely fantastic.
There was a place here till recently called Roast Pots, which they just as it says, little pots, little cardboard pots filled with roast dinner. There is a review on the channel. Don't give it some love, because they were fantastic. Sadly, that's gone. And this place will also be Squirrels. Squirrels antique shops selling. I also remember there was a Betty Boot always in the always in the window. It was, yeah, I used to love that. It was a weird little place full of knick-knacks and all sorts. Further on we're going. Again, there's nothing here anymore. I mean, if you look back in time through old photos, there's probably all sorts here. That was the Milan place. There was a place that had celebrated. Morning! Thumbs up from the cyclist. Ambition of Portsmouth. Intuitive thinking skills. Well, maybe think about opening some decent shops. Bings Corporation. Well, that was a little sign there. Yeah, Bings. Excuse me for snorting. I am now cold. My hands are cold. I'm cold. There's flats. The King's Apartments. Now that used to be. Oh, I did write this down somewhere. I don't think I've written it down here though. I'll be on the other bit of paper. I've narrowed down what I was going to talk about, because it'd have been about a 3-hour video otherwise. That's good. Where's Haskins? Ah, right, so you've got the Empower Centre. The Empower Centre used to be the Co-op Club. And now with the Empower, I don't know what the Empower Centre is. Family Church, central offices. I won't be going in there then. And this, I was trying to work out, because I had no memory of what these flats used to be. And then yesterday I was looking through old photos, and then it suddenly hit me that I remembered what it was. And it used to be Hasker's. Hasker's Carpet Shop, which is, yeah, completely forgot that there's a Hasker's there. And obviously I'll put the pictures in Hasker's for you so you can see that. I'm not lying. And then we come up to another of the lost pubs. And we've got a couple up here. Got a couple of lost pubs. A couple of interesting bits and pieces. But if you've seen anything that you've got a memory of that I've missed, then please put it in the comments, because I've loved reading the memories and the comments and your stories of your parents, so and if it was you. It's been
George and Dragon,
really incredible. I didn't know that.
Which was demolished in 1923 and replaced by the modern-day Brickwood pub in 1925, which is an A.E. Cogswell building.
Mews. So yeah, that's gone. Another pub gone from Portsmouth. And only one open so far. I don't think there's any of the old signage up either. That used to be a blacksmith, but blacksmiths. Oh, established in 1991. Well, I've never seen that. That ties them. Lovely old out there. That. Yes, that used to be the Shaftesbury Arms, Shaftesbury Tavern. Can't really remember. SO. That used to be a taxi code. I don't know. I'm sure it's always been a garage. To be fair, I don't really know. You've got George and Dragon still surviving. So all the way along here we've got two pubs. You've got the George and the Dragon, and you've got the Florist, and that's all. The rest of them are gone, which is just criminal. It's criminal to me. There's still sort of the old signage and an old proper English pub. That's what you want to see. Now this place has had a checkered history. So currently Blue Water Care Home, and I hazard a guess that the Gandhi restaurant is probably the only reason that this building has got any right still being here, because I think it was a Regal Palace. It got converted into like a nightclub at one point, and it had a horrendous reputation. So yeah, the Regal Palace. I don't know what it was before that. So if anybody knows what that place was before it was the Regal Palace, obviously now it's been Blue Water Care Home for many years, then let me know in the comments. Was this the pub? I can't remember. I don't think this was a pub. Was it a pub? No, it might have been. I don't know what was there. So if anybody knows what was in the end of Stirling Street, then let me know. I'm just seeing what's over there. Oh, over in here, it tells you some of the things that used to be on there. A beach room, a hair salon, a cinema, sensory garden. All sorts of weird shit that's been. Let's cross back over. AMP Electrical Wholesalers has been AMP Electrical Wholesalers for as long as I can remember. So there's no change to that as far as I'm aware. And I'm out again on a Sunday morning trying to not get killed. These are just flats. I don't know if these are, I'm assuming obviously they haven't always been flats. It's going to be something different at some point in time. I won't want to be on the video, so we'll move out of the way. And we're moving up to the end, and it's got some interesting bits right at the end. No reply. Yes, I don't know what these flats were. The flats, if you know what these flats have been over the years, then let me know again in the comments. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, because if you subscribe, it helps the channel grow. It helps it go out to more people, and more people get to see. I'm just going to tie my thing up. What a wonderful, wonderful place Portsmouth used to be. Can't say now, but it used to be a lovely place. The new Quickie Mart. This used to be Cresta Prams. For years and years of Cresta Prams. So really, really nice old place. And obviously it's been the new Quickie Mart. Got loads of Quickie Marts, chilled wines, and beers, all that sort of shit over the years, haven't we? So incredible. And we're coming to the end. We're coming to the end of Kingston Road, up and down, left and right, back and forth. And we've got another one of the missing pubs. Another pub has gone. And this one's the Old George. So this used to be here, this building. This used to be the Old George.
Correction on this one. This one used to be the Whitehall pub. So, yeah, sorry about
that. And there's literally no signs that that one was ever a pub. This place here used to be a place called You Name It. Bing's Terrace, yeah, it used to be a place called You Name It. But You Name It, you've got the Old George there, then you've got this monstrosity, which is one of the saddest parts. So this has been many things over the years. I know this place as the Majestic. I think it was the Majestic Cinema. It was a snooker hall. It was an Isolde cinema. It looks like it's just a fucking pigeon loft these days. And I think, don't quote me on this, I think someone said it's a mosque in there. It's been an Enska martial arts centre. But just sad, look at that. A beautiful old building just going to rotting away. And that's it really. Oh, we've got one last thing. We've got one last thing in Kingston Road that I didn't know about till I had a quick look yesterday. I had a little bit of researching. And I didn't know this. So this is Andrew and Andrew solicitors. Not that bothered with that. Solicitors are just leeches. But this place on the end has been, as far as I've been alive and remember, this place has been like the Citizens Advice Bureau, which are an absolute sham anyway because they're paid off by the Child Maintenance Service. So, did you know, the Child Maintenance Service, the DWP, it's done a little bit of a rant now, they pay the Citizens Advice Bureau, so they won't give advice to anybody if it will bring the DWP into disrepute. Anyway, this used to be the White Hart pub. Years and years and years ago. So, yeah. How many pubs have we lost? 1, 2, about 4 or 5 along here. Madness. So that is Kingston Road. Let's turn you around. I just wanted to show you something because I missed something. So over here, there used to be a little chip shop called Churchill's. I missed Churchill's out of the last video. I missed a few bits out. I had it in my mind to say a few bits and pieces, and sadly forgot. Can't remember everything. Singing man. Let's turn you around. I'm gonna have a chat. So that's Kingston Road. Kingston Road in Portsmouth, basically nothing there anymore. You take out Ross Records, that hasn't been there for I don't know how many years ago. That's gone 5 years ago now, 4 or 5 years ago. Ross Records went. Take Ross Records out, and there's nothing there. Not as many barbers, vape shops, kebab shops, as I was expecting to see, and as my mind told me there were. Because I think in this world, if you're going to set up a new business, set up a barber where you can eat a kebab and have a vape. And I think you probably do quite well for one reason or another. So that is episode. We've done Commercial Road, we've done North End, we've done the pubs of Stamshaw, we've done Kingston Road. Kingston Road's sad. It's a sad place. It's a sad place with not a lot in it. Got a little Tesco. I think that's it. That's it. You got no pubs. Well, you got the Florist and you got the George. I know the George Dragon is very well supported locally. But apart from that, bugger all else is there. So that's Kingston Road. On to Fratton Road next. That should be fun, shouldn't it? Wonder what we're going to see in Fratton Road. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, leave a comment. Leave memories of Kingston Road. What do you remember in Kingston Road? It's going to be largely. It's going to be Ross Records, isn't it? For anybody of a certain age, Ross Records was the place. But if you go back further, do you remember the tramway? Do you remember going in the old George? Do you remember going in the Kingston Tavern? Do you remember any of these old pubs? Have I missed anything from when you ventured through Kingston Road? I was going to show you. I completely forgot. But yeah, you got the Kingston. Oh, hang on. So over here, got the old Kingston Crescent Police Station as well. That's no longer used. Just left to ruin as well. Probably part of the reason the country's in the shit it is. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, share it. Why not share it with your friends? Tell them Scott reviews things. He walks around Portsmouth talking bollocks for about 30 minutes and then hoping people watch it and comment. And ultimately, that's what YouTube's all about. Thoroughly enjoyed these videos. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, give it a thumbs down. That's entirely your choice. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a great week.